God damn, we're back. I love this space so much. So much, man. Woo. Feels like that out there right now. CPI coming in lower. Good morning, Gravity. CPI in lower. Bitcoin bouncing back. Everybody feeling a hell of a lot different than just a day ago. It's a different day. The outlook's different. The one-day bear market's over, man. Feels pretty good. Okay, yeah, CPI coming in lower. Apparently now people expecting rate cuts coming in, maybe up to 2 this year. Gravity, you know more about that stuff than me. Accurate? Am I right here? Incredibly bullish. If anybody even buys these numbers, I don't know many people that actually do. Right? We live in the real world. Nobody feels like inflation is actually going down. But whatever, dude. Price go up in Bitcoin and crypto. We'll take it. Yeah, Bitcoin now up to 69,000, up 4% in the past 24 hours. ETH over 3,600. I don't know why ETH is like the number I really focus on now that I like just personally. I think I'm a little more sentimental with ETH, and to be honest, I think I have more experience with ETH in the market and in feeling what numbers, what levels kind of mean what. And ETH just that's been a rougher one just in general, right? Like, hasn't felt like we're coming anywhere close to that all-time high. ETFs hopefully push us there, but yeah, ETH just hasn't felt so great. It didn't feel good at all being under 35 or around 35. I think we did get to 34-ish. Didn't feel good. Beautiful. Is it possible to get 2? In honor of Henry, who's on a Spaces right now, he goes on these Chinese Spaces. It's interesting. They have somebody translating the whole time, man. I'm not fudding your bags, bro. I would never. Dude, I would never. How dare you, sir? Nice. Yeah, very cool. Maybe to be expected heading into the election. I hate to always make this political, but this is political stuff. This is one of the hottest topics in the on the political landscape right now. Trump, we'll get to this in just a quick second here, but Trump making some more comments, bullish comments about Bitcoin. It is political stuff, so it is in definitely Biden's best interest to get the economy rocking heading into the election, towards election day, right? I don't know that he's looking to do anything to actually help crypto, though. He's clearly come out anti-crypto. Even though he said kind of the opposite, his actions are anti-crypto, right? You would think rate cuts might have the opposite effect with interest, or keeps it stable, right? Flat? Yeah. Yep. Man, we'll see. But there it is. CPI falls to 3.3. Bullish, but it's just all, it just all feels fake. Here's those Bitcoin ETF inflows, outflows yesterday. All outflows, like all in the negative yesterday. 200 Bitcoin. I wish this went back a little further. And there's got to be another resource I can use that does, but one of the lowest one of the biggest day of outflows we've seen. One of, it's not the, but what's up, Cryptophasia? I trust Gravity here. I don't buy the numbers, but also my thoughts don't really matter here. I think you can't really go by prices at the grocery store and fast food, even though that would make sense. There's so much more at play here, but nothing feels like it's really changed. Yeah. What else? This I thought was super interesting yesterday, Raoul Powell, who still, guys, that video from a few weeks ago, I'm due to watch it again just to get extra bullish, but such a great video. I hope you guys saw it. Okay, this Tom Dunleavy. Oh, actually, it wasn't even his data. But putting out a list of the top 80 holders of the Bitcoin ETFs, right? What's the point here? A lot of familiar names, meaning arbitragers. In those top 80 holders, it's not new names. It's a bunch of the same old. It's just these guys playing the market in a different way that the ETFs now allow, which is awesome, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it matters. But it's what we've been saying, that this is just people playing both sides of the market here. It's just that simple. So yeah, not new faces coming in. It's not retail coming in. It's not your buddies. It's not your buddies coming in and FOMOing into Bitcoin, which is going to happen. Which is definitely going to happen. It is. All-time high is like the biggest price driver. So the all-time high comes in, retail comes back in, all that good stuff. Hope it comes back to NFTs. I think it's gonna. But yeah, interesting to see that. Trump came out yesterday saying he wants to mine all the remaining Bitcoin. I mean, not realistic, but cool thing to say. Is it cool if it's not realistic? It's just he's saying things. The grifter's grifting. I want to hope he believes some of what he's saying too. I do. I hope he's starting to become like a crypto believer. I don't know that he is. But I like, man, I how do you not like hearing crypto talked about in a positive way at that level? So yeah, I love that. Mine all the remaining Bitcoin here in the United States. Like, honestly, I don't even know what that means. Like, he wants the government to mine it? He wants U.S. citizens to mine? Like, what does he think that means? I don't know. But he is the crypto candidate. He is. It's a piece of shit, but he is, you know? I didn't realize Andrew Tate released another meme coin, another shit coin here, man. I've been so confused by what's been going on in that Tate world, right? Because he keeps talking about all these other tokens. I did not think that was him launching them. I thought that was him piggybacking on existing meme coins, but I think it is actually him. And so we have yet another one. This launched a few days ago, right? Daddy's His, right? Launched on the 9th. I think Daddy is actually his. I think we got to find this kind of stuff out. Bubble Maps, which is an awesome product. Right, so they do a little tracking here through their tools. And a lot of insider trading. Like, this man's been on... I mean, first off, nobody believes anything he says, right? I think that's across the board at this point. We're all on the same page there. I don't think anybody buys anything coming out of his mouth. But he had a video he put out yesterday saying he's not making any money on this shit. He's just doing it to be a shit disturber. He's just being reckless, having fun, showing how powerful he is, all that stuff. But Bubble Map shows that 30% of the supply scooped up before he started promoting it. You know what? I hope they actually show the bubble map. Do they actually show it here? Yeah, they do. This is awesome. I love this stuff, dude. I would love to dive into this a lot deeper. Bubble maps are super cool. Integrated on Pump.Fun now, by the way, which kind of curious if Daddy launched over there. Pump.Fun is turning into a cesspool. It's been a cesspool, right? But man, it's getting worse. If you guys caught the morning update, and if you're generally active over on X, you've probably seen it already. This is so fucking cool. Oh, man, I would just play with this for fun. But maybe with the Pro version, you actually see how all these wallets are linked. I'm assuming that. This is cool. It just reminds me of a video game map. I dig it. Good morning, brother. GMs. I need to get some music rocking here. Guys, like the video. We'll get rocking. We'll get into this a bit. Some NFT stuff to talk about. Guys, a little update on art. Literally canceling the narrative that I brought to you yesterday that art is maybe coming back. Nah. No. The mint yesterday, right? The Red Bull Racing from Kettle Golid. Dude, there's been so few mints. I'm a little confused because I did see people minting and they've got high mint numbers, right? Either they're minting in a random order or I got to double check it because when I look at it, it looks like there's been like 20 people minting. Like hardly any of these are actually minted. So nobody willing to buy art right now at the prices they're listed at least, but maybe it goes deeper than that. Nobody believes in art, period. Yeah, dude. I'll show that here. I bet you everybody watching is qualified. If you've got some runes, or excuse me, yeah, well, I guess if you have some runes, if you got some ordinals, I bet you qualify for this free token coming from Ghostface Killa. And just be aware, there's a narrative, there's a little spice out there on the timeline just about fees that that are gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you some fees to claim that token, right? Not the biggest deal, but it's not free. They advertise it as free. It's not free. It's definitely not free. Let's get off Tate. Andrew Tate. He's a fuck. Yeah, don't care about that. This. Oh, my God. Did you guys see this one? This is on Pump.Fun, a new token with a ticker that calls DIES. Some dude tied up his little man. Is fucked. Right? It's gotta be a joke. It's a joke, but okay. You can't joke about this stuff. You can't. It can be funny, and also you got to understand you can't joke about this stuff. My son, we had the police show up at my house. It might have been this past summer. Might have been last summer. I can't even remember at this point. But my son on like TikTok, or I think it was TikTok, right? He put out a missing like person like image that him and his buddies like whipped up, photoshopped it up or whatever, right? They put out this missing person little poster on TikTok for a buddy of theirs. Completely fake, right? Completely fucking fake. They're just fucking with their buddy. I mean, man, back in our day, my day, boomer days, like I feel like that's something me and my buddies would have done just to be shitheads. Right? You hang up a sign like on a tree or on a post somewhere, but they did it on TikTok and like gets views, and then like the local area, you know what I mean? Like that shit picks up a different kind of steam now. You can't fuck around with this kind of stuff. Even if it's funny to you and it's funny with your buddies, it's funny in your household. Everybody knows the kid's safe and whatever. You can't fuck around with this stuff. Yeah. It's a bummer you can't do bad taste jokes though, right? Like I miss that. I mean, like it's a different world. You cannot fucking joke around about this stuff now. You can't. It's sad, but you got to understand it is what it is. That's what the world is now. You literally can't do this shit now. You can't fucking do that. I feel weird even showing that on the screen. Yeah, you can't do it. Here, look. Don't come on the camera though, unless you want to. Yeah. It's not real. It's some guy fucking around. He made a meme coin, and yeah. Anyway, my wife knows more about crypto. My wife knows more about crypto than a third of you guys. A third of you. Which is super fucking impressive, dude. I can talk to her about shit and she gets it. She gets the terms, she understands, she actually gets what I'm saying. It's taken, it's all I talk about for the past how many years, but she gets it. She speaks our language, which is wild. And if she tries to explain it to her friends, they look at her like she's a fucking lunatic, which is what we all are. What's that? Ricky Gervais? Is that it? Anyway, this is fucked. This guy's going to get in big trouble. All right, let's peek at the market. By the way, this was actually also very, very fucking cool with Bitcoin, but in Brazil, largest bank there, people can now buy Bitcoin. 60 million customers, man. 60 million people. And just watch this snowball effect, man. Just adoption, actual mass adoption is actually, it's coming. Ricky Gervais is great. Dude, he's great. Yeah. Yeah, those guys can make the jokes. Anyway, good stuff. Expect to see a lot more of this. Remember, we had all those exchanges that are now allowing customers from China to register. So, right, we're going to start seeing a lot more adoption of Bitcoin, very, very quickly here. Will it affect the prices? Will we see the same thing we've been seeing, which is this, right? The guys who can manipulate the market and play it at a different level continue to do it. I still wonder if a different kind of price stability is here at Bitcoin. With that said, and this we said earlier in the week, I said this after, on the Little Noun Show, we were talking about price predictions, and God, I'm being stupid right now. But one of the speakers was saying that, we're going to see short squeezes in Bitcoin. The same kind of stuff we've seen in GameStop stock. All that kind of stuff, right? The heavily gamified, manipulated trading. We're going to see it on Bitcoin. It's probably, almost definitely, going to push Bitcoin up to levels I think a lot of people aren't expecting. I picture $1 million Bitcoin in 10 years. I picture that happening sometime in the next 10 years, coinciding with the dollar being worthless, right? There's that scenario where Bitcoin's $1 million. But maybe that happens in the short term because of traders that can manipulate the price. ETFs, by the way, hold 5% of all Bitcoin, and that number's just going to go up and up and up. Oh, cool shit, man. So now, what does this mean? Now, through your bank, you can buy Bitcoin? Oh, wow. Dude, super cool. That's very cool. Different world, and it's coming quick. Let's peek at Crypto Slam. Take a look at the NFT market here. If you saw earlier, you notice we're actually up a bit from this morning here. This is looking at the value of the market. Checking the Crypto Slam 500 NFT index. Down right now, 0.26% in the past 24 hours. Man, I zoomed out year to date. Not pretty. Basically meaning if you bought NFTs at the very beginning of this year, let's say January 1st, you're probably down at this. Now, this is an index. You could be in certain projects and actually be up right now, but as a proxy for the rest of the market, if you bought at the beginning of the year, most likely you're down about 41%. And you see most of that actually started in April. And we felt that, right? You could feel something's clearly changed in April. But yeah, it's not been a great year for NFTs so far. Man, look at that. What happened April 30th? I'm trying to remember. What specifically happened right around then? Let me peek at Bitcoin. I'm assuming a major price dump there. I think, right? God, I hate the charts here. Hard to see. Man, I don't remember. So much happens. I hope this isn't just me and just the boomer brain, but so much happens. It's so easy to forget major events that lead to stuff like that. Yeah, that's awesome though, man. Sales yesterday, 18.1 million in cross-chain sales. Everything down yesterday though. Really, again, sales down, buyers, sellers down, transactions down. Profits also down. I want to refresh that because I want to see if anything adjusted from this morning. But I love that Monday, 2.8 million in the positive for trade profits, right? We pointed this out a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday, but it has been weeks. It's actually been months since we saw trade profits near 2 million, near 3 million in the positive, actually. And again, it's been a while. That is holding firm right there, which is great. Profits today keep dipping, though. 600,000 or so earlier. Yeah, another 100,000 or so down. We'll look at top sales and see if we just have any collection there that's really, people selling big ticket items for big losses. Collections move in the market here. Man, pizza's back up. God, I wish I had a snapshot earlier, but this Hazuki on Polygon, which I think is all money laundering, I think. Hate to accuse anybody of that, right, without knowing for sure, but I can't find them on X. I don't see them on other marketplace like aggregators. So this to me looks like something that is, I think, being sold on chain, not through a marketplace. So no fees involved, nothing like that. And these kind of things pop up and they're money laundering. I don't know for sure that that's what Hazuki is, but I can't find, if you spot check, I wonder if you'll find anything about it. Now it makes me question, it makes me question a lot on Polygon here. Really, hang on, let's peek. Because here's what I see on Polygon. It happens on every chain, right? But a lot on Polygon. Just these collections that pop up. Nobody's heard of them, and they do huge volume. And again, you don't see them on marketplaces. Again, fully on-chain sales. It just feels like it's to move money around. And again, we have seen them. We've done some digging into some of them. It's very clear they're money laundering, and a lot of those we have removed. I think we probably need to do a little sweep of this again. This one, if this is accurate, and it should be, 4 people that hold these NFTs, this is not real. 1 buyer, 1 seller. So let me look at those sales again. Again, this is not in that Hazuki collection. This is ONFA. Yeah, it's all the same buyer seller. It's really shady shit. And here's the thing: if you look at other marketplaces that aggregate sales, they're not showing you this stuff. A lot of people don't realize. It's actually interesting. A lot of people don't realize this is going on behind the scenes and at the levels, at the volumes it's actually happening at. Let's just run with the narrative that this is actually all fake. And I'm going to zero in on Polygon. This is not a comment on Polygon itself, right? Not the blockchain, not the team, not anything like that. But it happens a lot on Polygon. It's cheaper over there, right? Fees are lower. And that's a big reason why you're not seeing it on ETH. It's too expensive to do this. Like 400 transactions. I don't know what the time frame was. Like, you can't do this really on ETH. And then Polygon, Solana, I'm sure it happens over there. I'm sure it happens over on... Actually, I know for sure it happens on Solana. I'm sure this happens on Base, or will. It'll start to, more and more. But again, these collections here with hundreds of thousands... Where did my screen just go? Wow, that was weird. You guys see the screen right now? Looks okay. Yeah, and dude, it's wild. Yeah, dude. It's super futta here. Like... 4 sellers doing $1 million in sales. Okay, here's 1 seller doing a $250,000. 1 seller doing another almost $250,000. Again, this doesn't feel very legit. I kind of want to go down this rabbit hole a little bit. Matrix Fire is a legit collection. Here, let me. I want to stretch this out a little. I'm looking first at like when it minted. Okay, Mad Med Men. So this is a new collection, like past 24 hours or so, it looks like. Yeah, this is brand new. Now this might be different, okay? Even if this has all like a unique seller, that could be that there's just a seller. Like these could be on-chain sales, like a primary sale. And then this is the contract they're being sold from. That could be. Like, this could be all legitimate buyers here. Like, I'll literally show you my process for looking at this stuff. It's not anything like kind of deep, but I'm literally looking on X forum. Yeah, this actually, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is real. I usually do this. Yeah, okay, this might be real. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I still don't even know. Yeah, I still don't even know. I usually am just searching the name. I'll go to OpenSea and do a little search for the collection as well. I'm searching by the contract address. Yes, I still use OpenSea. I would love a comeback story. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I would half like a comeback story for them. Yeah, maybe this is a real collection. But I'm mostly only looking here to see if I can find some socials, right? So I still don't quite know. This still could be pretty darn fake. I don't know. But we'll move on from them. Right, it looks a little sus. Gordonals, similar, looks brand new. Same seller. Different buyers. I mean, it could be real, but it's like, why are we not hearing about these things anywhere? Like, anywhere. You notice, too, they, like, same style, same kind of style. Actually, very similar style. Oh, my God, dude. Right? These are scams. Look at, like, the banner and then the little, like, the profile picture there. Exact same style. This is money laundering. It is. It just is. Yeah, I think we got to wipe these. I mean, it's in. I like seeing it because I like to see what's happening on chain. I actually, it's something I love about Crypto Slam's tracking that nobody else is really doing. It's like there are other things people want to track. There are other platforms you can track on, right? You can get your numbers there. I can tell you this, like a little bit of a spoiler, but kind of part of our evolution is giving you guys the data to track and use however you want. How we want is just to show you everything on chain. And yes, minus wash sales, because we're trying to show, like, well, yeah, trying to show you the very legit stuff. Money laundering is not very legit. These got to be removed. Just to keep it honest, just to keep the messaging kind of on track, right? If the idea is to show you real sales, like trying to show you the real value of collectibles, what are people actually buying? This is not real. So yeah, with that in mind, these do have to get removed. I think these will be gone today. I'll point this out to the devs. I think this is all wash trading. How much you want to bet that Hazuki maybe does show on OpenSea and the whole vibe of it, the whole look, looks very much like these other ones. Not quite the same. Still not. There's no way. There's no way this is real. 400 ETH in volume? There's no way. Could it be? No, there's no fucking way. Okay, hang on. And then these are, oh, yeah, they're just getting passed back and forth. So this on top looks like wash trading too. Yeah, this shit's got to go. Yeah, I think Hazuki's got to go. I think Gordonals, Madmen, TT Avatars, maybe. Yeah, almost definitely. Here, let's pull that one up. I'm going to move us off this, but just interesting, guys. Did you guys know there was this much money laundering going on? This much kind of... This stuff is very under the radar. Again, you're not really seeing those collections on other... like sales aggregators. Like, we'll peek at Magic Eden. Love these guys, by the way. Love them. Fucking amazing team here. You're not seeing those sales show up here. They're not tracking on-chain sales. Right? So they don't pick it up. I think they're tracking their sales and other marketplace sales, tapping into like other APIs, but they're not showing you what's on-chain. Right? So that is a little different what we're tracking that others aren't. And even different from Dune and some other aggregators, their data's not live. Ours is live. I think a lot of people don't realize that too. Like, kind of what is the difference with the different data aggregators? There's nobody else who's showing you live data. Anyway. Wait, hang on a sec. Do they pay you? Do you earn money from that? Because, man, that's a whole other, like, revenue source, maybe. You actually earn from reporting stuff to the IRS? Tell me that's real, and I'm actually going to hire you to do that. Sorry, liquid breakfast. V8 coffee. Dude, my breakfast of champions, nicotine, V8 coffee, hot sauce. I drink hot sauce. Maybe that's, yeah, I literally drink hot sauce. Dude, how much do they pay? How much do they pay? Holy shit. Dude, that would be wild because we've got a leg up on everybody. We really do. It would be like a daily thing. Oh, we can do that. We've got some talented guys on this team that absolutely can do that. Some kind of blockchain forensics. It's something we got. I am legitimately bringing that up to the team. Again, we see this a lot, and some of these things are doing millions and millions and millions in volume. That is super fucking interesting. Man, Lemon, I'll give you a little commission on that. Good shit. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, though, clearly a lot of fake stuff. I don't know why Polygon is like, well, I was going to say, I don't know why Polygon's the blockchain of choice for that. Again, it's the cheap fees. Shout out to Polygon, though, kicking off a grant program, man. They're giving away like $700 million worth of their new Pol token over the next many years, but awesome. Really awesome to see. Yeah. Hey, Lemon, we'll deliver you a Lambo. But dude, that's really, really cool. What else moving here? Dude, I'm excited. I'm getting a little like as we're going here, I'm getting a little excited. Just feeling a little electricity in the market here. Just, I don't know, just kind of feeling it right now. Let me peek real quick at this and push us back in it. Yeah, dude, we're about to cross 70,000 again. Awesome shit. Okay. Gilded Guardians Avatar is cooking still. It's awesome. Puppets. God, there's so much to talk about in NFTs, believe it or not. This is actually pretty cool. Bitcoin Puppets kind of on the rise here. Runestone's on the rise. I don't know why. Node Monkey's on the rise, so let's go flip over to Magic Eden. Want to look at these floor prices? I really want some floor price analytics on site. Not a believer, and I can tell you just from the team's perspective, not fans of floor prices being an indicator of anything. Nothing. Like literally nothing. Floor prices, it's meaningless, right? Other than for a right this very moment, how cheap can you get something? It's useful in that one specific scenario. Otherwise, floor price meaningless. With how volatile collections are and when there's volume or not, how quickly that moves, it's a meaningless number. I prefer average sale price. Like way prefer average sale price. Which obviously can get skewed too if you have a day of big sales, right? But much prefer average sale price. So that's what we show here. Average sale prices in collections. So like Bitcoin Puppets, for example. Wild to see, 8,000 at the beginning of June. Actually back over that now. But yeah, not too long ago, just a few days ago, 14,000, 12,000. I much prefer average sale price. Let's look at ordinals. Mostly checking out the big four here. Node Monkey's back down to 0.22, guys. Remember what happened last time these guys dropped to 0.22? And Puppets when they dropped to 0.110, 0.11. Why, though, are Runestones cooking? Man, super curious about that. Probably going to do a little digging live out on X. I really don't know. I really don't know why they're up. Other than everything seems to be up, or some of the bigger ones seem to be up. I don't know why Runestones specifically are up right now. Kind of outpacing everybody else. I get why Puppets would be up. I get why Node Monkeys might be up or down at right, but Runestones don't have anything happening right now that I know of. Did Leonidas tweet something? Dude, a buddy of mine has told me about Drip. I've browsed it and I've not found, just to be honest, I've not found anything there I thought was like, hate to say this, it's not in a shitty way, but nothing that felt worth my time to keep looking at on that platform. I like the idea, but I never found anything there that I'm like, oh, I love this. I love this. Never. Like, never. Okay, Dog is in his Chinese Spaces. I think they were on. I think they were on with that same Spaces with Henry. That Chinese Space. Let me actually see if I can pull it up. We can listen live. That's so shitty. Are they done Spaces? Yeah, maybe it's over. Okay, it's over. Hey, shit. Let me see if Henry wants to come on and chat runes real quick. Maybe we do a little runes chitty chat. In the meantime, I really want to see why. Yeah, what is this? I don't know. Dude, this is a wild post. Just on Gate.io, right? This is just over there, but Dog is something special, man. Dog might be really fucking special. Really, really good chance at this, guys. Multi-billion-dollar meme coin. It's got that vibe. Yeah, you know what? Because that's coming up so soon, let's get into that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to claim or not. Here is a list, guys. Well, let me set the stage. Here. Okay, for the children. This is from Ghostface Killah in partnership with the, Nakamigos on Bitcoin team. It's a free, I'm doing air quotes, it's a free rune. It's a free claim. There is a fee. I've read a couple different numbers for the fee. I've read it's a $20 fee. I read that it's a $40 fee. But either way, the team is going to end up making some money on this thing. Not Ghostface Killah came out and said he's not. He's not making shit on this. Maybe no Henry. He's seeing. Okay, he's not making fees. Didn't know anything about this. But anyway, these are the projects. Yeah, here's the projects that get to claim some of this token, some of this rune. It's okay. People are saying it's got to hit a $5 million market cap just for you to break even with your fees that you're paying. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if you're collecting ordinals, if you're collecting runes, this is you're almost definitely in this group here somewhere, right? Like puppets are getting it. Why does this feel like deja vu? Because I did this on Inside NFTs. That's why. Dog go to the moon, right? If you're holding Dog, you get some. If you're holding Decentralized, you get a claim. Goosenals, Badgers, like Ink. It's just like, man, again, if you're collecting, if you're in that ecosystem, you're getting a claim. Now, you're going to need to see this hit a $10, $15 million market cap to find some profits in it. So is it worth claiming? I don't know. I wish they airdropped it, man. That would have been the right move, man. Airdrop this. Yeah, airdrop this. Come on. Runestones, Arsic, Quantum Cats. I gotta personally consider it. I've got a lot of these, but split across many wallets, right? I don't know if it stacks. If you've got a puppet, okay, let's say you got a puppet and a pizza ninja in the same wallet. Do you get two claims or is it one claim? Anybody know that? Does this one count as a celeb cash grab? He's like the least famous of the guys in Wu-Tang. Well, no, not least famous, but least talented. Don't hurt me for that one, guys. But yeah, DYOR, up to you if you want to claim this or not. Just be aware there is a fee. And, yeah, this is going to have to get a little momentum for you to find some profits in it. So just be aware. Dude, those cicadas are loud. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to claim. If they stack, well, still you got to pay the fee. If they stack, maybe I will claim, maybe. Like if I get a whole bunch of this, then maybe. If it's just like I get like a few claims out of it, I don't know. Man, I need some more music. I need to hit up Nito. He told me I can use his music. He's good too. I like that dude. Okay, did I drop the link? Yes, I did. Okay. So again, check that. DYOR, all that stuff. Some of these getting spicy. Node Monks at 0.22 is spicy, man. These things, like, dude, in like a 24-hour period, these things spike. Dude, these are gonna be back up to 0.3 before long. They are. And puppets are the cheaper entry, right? So I'm watching to see if those get closer to 0.1. Would be nice. Now over on the ETH side, calming down a little in the Pudgy Penguins, little Pudgies, but floor prices were up 5-10%. Big buys, a big sweep in those collections. By big, it was something like 3 big Pudgies, but what was it? Maybe 30, 40 little Pudgies swept up? It was a bigger number. God, maybe it was more than that, actually. Is this somebody front-running news, like an announcement? It just happens all the time. So, yeah, kind of gut feeling is telling me some insider trading. Kind of feeling like there's some news coming out of the Pudgy Penguins soon, who have said it's Pudgy Summer. We've not gotten any, like, Pudgy Summer-worthy kind of announcements yet, have we? So I think we got something coming in the Pudgy Penguins. And, yeah, yet again, insider trading. It's, does it suck? I always say it sucks. Does it matter? It's just how it works. And it's how it will always work. It will always work that way. Just kind of whatever. But yeah, looking through these and seeing enough collections right now, actually with floor prices up, it's a big reason why we're actually seeing the index flat, like not down terribly. Floor prices with crypto having been down before, just hours ago, right? With higher floor prices in NFTs, it offsets that. CryptoPunks, man, floor price actually even down lower than this morning. So yeah, down in the 28 ETH range. Wow. Man, so crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still 6. Listed under 30 ETH. Bids are low too. Bids are multiple ETH below that. Punks are in a free fall, man. And low volume too, right? It's dude, it's not looking good for Punks right now. And there's no NFT I hold in higher regards than CryptoPunks. Just none. But this is not the season of CryptoPunks. You know what? Not a bold prediction, but when we get our NFT cycle, and we're going to see such a fucking run on CryptoPunks. We just are. We're going to see a huge run on CryptoPunks. Like those days where you see 10, 15, 20, 30 swept up, right? We're going to see a couple runs like that. Those things are going to fly. I wouldn't be shocked even if I wouldn't be shocked if we see people make a 2x on these this year. That wouldn't be shocking to me when that NFT cycle rolls back through. Especially if these drop to like 25 ETH or so. Yeah, people are going to make 2x's on these, I think. Good morning, Cosmos. Great to see you, bro. I'll peek at Solana. I always wish I knew this ecosystem more. Do you guys find this ecosystem challenging? Like, just hard to understand and kind of hard to care. To some degree, kind of hard to care. But I wish I knew it. Like, I think, obviously, NFTs are going to bounce back in a big way over here, too. I don't know this stuff. I know the big names. There's just so few big names on Solana when it comes to PFPs, right? That's my view of it, at least. Very few big names. And I want to peek over at base. There's a big mint coming up on base tomorrow. I'm almost definitely... Oh, interesting. Why is this doing volume? There's a big mint coming tomorrow. I'm almost definitely going to mint. Almost definitely. Oh, wow. Neo Squiggles 0.014. Those are 2x from mint. That's cool. Got a couple of those. You know what? This is not what I was thinking. Get based summer poster. I bet you this is a free mint, right? Is this a free mint? Those are cool. Those are fucking awesome. Dude, I really like those. Okay, I'm sorry, but I want to see if I can mint one of these. Wait, what? Why does that link to OpenSea? Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, someone... Someone goofed a little here? Or did OpenSea drop these? I'm confused. Like, was this an OpenSea mint? Maybe it was. Maybe this was. I'm sorry, I want to check because I do want to mint one. Get based. Somebody needs to fix that clip, that little trail off at the end. Yeah, maybe this... Hey, this was an OpenSea drop. Okay. Okay, I get it. Mint ended... Oh, dude, this was like 3 weeks ago. That's fucking awesome. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't I tell you? Yeah, well, it's worthless, so whatever. Man, these were cool too, by the way. They did reveal they're not refreshed here for whatever reason, but these are 0.075. You could, wait, 0.0075 it is. You get a refund if you want from the collection. You ended up getting airdropped a second if you minted. Yeah, you're up 2x. Plus again, if you got a second, I think you got one for every you minted. So if you got multiple, little volume here, a little bit. Yeah, some volume here. That's pretty cool. Some opportunities over on base. Okay, only reason I'm looking at base is just to check out volume over there, or people interested, or people shopping, whatever. Big mint tomorrow, guys. And again, I absolutely want to mint it. It's the Dune 404 collection. Something we definitely talked about. Hope it's on your radar. It's not cheap, man. 0.09 ETH. That's the only downside, man. This is clearly not the market where you're going to do well in a PFP especially, but the fact that it's a 404, that you'll get an ERC20 out of this, that makes it interesting. And Animoca's behind this. Animoca's behind everything now, right? I know. But Animoca backed on base, got all the liquidity over there. Base has got a really nice DeFi ecosystem. Not Solana levels yet, but I think it will be. I do want to mint this, man. I do. Still, we're talking a $350 mint or so. That sucks. Wrong price. 10K editions, all that's like a lot of stuff that is not so great. Yeah, too big a supply, too high a price, all that. But again, having the ERC20, having the fungible token side of it might negate all of that. Right? The supply will be less. The supply won't be 10K because people are going to trade the fungible tokens. So maybe this will be one of our first good big examples of 404s, kind of in action. Pandora's our only other great example. There's definitely other 404 collections, but to me, this has the potential to be one of the biggest ones because the Animoca backing. Also kind of cool, man, if you were a Pandora holder or are a holder, 5% of the supply of this collection's going to the Pandora holders, right? So because they're launching this launchpad, man, Pandora holders are, from here forward, anybody who launches there, 5%. I love it. I wish I had a Pandora. Yeah, Lemon, it's like sitting on it now. I think I saw it back then. Have enough of those base free mints that it doesn't matter. And with 130,000 supply, it doesn't matter. It just kind of It kind of looks cool. Are you guys minting this? Are you looking at this for tomorrow? Tell me I'm not like minting solo here. And again, I'm almost definitely minting. Like I saw, they've got like a partnership with Kongs. They got a partnership with a lot of big projects. This is a bigger mint. And again, if we're looking for our feelers, right, our barometers for this space, I'm trying to feel when NFTs are going to cycle back. This is one of them. This is one of those benchmark things, like the Art Blocks mint yesterday, which it has done abysmally. Look at this. This is not good. You are minting. Okay. Yeah, dude. Gravity, I don't know if you were watching yesterday, but when we were talking about actually this specifically here, the Red Bull Racing, the Velocity Series 2. Oh, wow. Hang on. This jumped from 2% minted. I'm so confused. This jumped from 200% minted to 53% minted. It's a tiny... Wait a second. They slashed the supply. Hang on. Let me wrap my head around this real quick. They slashed... Oh, my God. Yeah, they slashed the supply here. Yeah, they changed the mechanics. Oh, my God. Dude, interesting. Okay, now this one right here, this one's not open to public as far as I know. This is only for pass holders. This was... Okay, they did not slash the supply here. This was a Dutch auction at 5 ETH that fell all the way to 0.5, but the bottom was 0.5 ETH, and nobody was minting. They changed it to 0.1, matching the bigger collection. They changed it to 0.1, and all of a sudden, this is probably going to mint out. I would bet you this mints out now. Cosmos, yes, I kind of do. I think. Let's think about that for a second here. Let me finish on this, but interesting point. Okay. Oh my gosh, they closed the other one. This was the 4,000 edition version. Dude, this is weird. This is kind of fucked up. There was only like 20 to 40 people who minted this. So this was the bigger collection that was open to the public. 0.1 ETH was the mint price. They closed it. And I feel like this was supposed to be open for like a week. There was definitely days left on this. So they killed this one. People who minted now have a very, very low supply Ketil Golid, which is something. It's definitely something. They did right here, I think. But it was just a bad look to leave all this out in the open. So it's interesting. This one here, the one that in theory is rarer. Dude, this is really fucking interesting. Okay, let me think about this. On paper here, it looks like the smaller edition collection now is actually larger than the other one. I don't know if that's true. Reason being, the other collection was 4,000 editions. I think 2,000 of those, I think this is right, are being airdropped to the pass holders. If there's 2,000 passes, then I'm right, and I'm going to double check on that. But half that supply went right to pass holders. The other 2,000 were for public sale. Okay? So while on paper this looked like, okay, this one had 200 minted, I only saw like 40 of the other one minted. Well, then there were also 2,000 on top of that minted. Okay. Either way, changing this stuff up last minute because it was a disaster. An absolute fucking disaster. That was my barometer for this market. That was my temp check. That was it. Here's how it looked yesterday, and it looked the exact same this morning, right? That same collection we were just looking at fell to the bottom at 0.5 ETH. 12. Only 12 were minted. The other one, 44, if you can see that there, 44 were minted. Okay, now that one did not have a week to go or days. That one came to its own natural end. When that ended, I bet you that's when they changed the price of this one down to 0.1. And they also, because look, that was 6 days yesterday. Did they change that? Yeah, they also shortened that to now just 2 days out. So they changed it all last minute. it's a bad look for an artist of that caliber, right? To have a collection out there that nobody's touching, right? So they had to do something, and they had to do something pretty darn drastic. Man, I wish this was a public mint. I don't think it is. I'm gonna try. I don't even think I don't have 0.1 ETH, but I want it to tell me that I'm not eligible. That's what I'm curious to see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you need the mint pass in your wallet to mint. Now, this might not be a bad idea, guys. Scooping one on secondary for the mint price. You got guys right now who I think are minting, and then they're going to flip it and then go for another roll, right? I think that's probably going on a lot here. This is probably not a bad idea to grab one of these that's at mint price. When this market kicks into high gear, these will cook. These will. Oh, man. This is super tempting. This is super fucking tempting. Are these animated too? I kind of thought these... Well, maybe not. This is really tempting, guys. After this show, I might go swap a little Bitcoin for ETH. I might grab one of these. So let's... Hang on. Just so we got something to compare to. Oh, okay. Well, so I wanted to compare to some other collections from this artist. Okay, so you have Archetype, which is their most famous collection here. 600 edition, 3 ETH floor. Paper Armada, 3000 edition, 0.06 floor. This one, Crude Figures, 123 editions, 0.06. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe there's not an opportunity here. Let me peek at this, just see what the art's like. Yeah, this one's not very accessible. Like, I could kind of understand why that's not holding any major value there. I'm going to really consider this. There might be an interesting opportunity here. Again, at 0.1. And watch to see if these dip below. But I don't know. I think you may have a nice... You might have a nice 2x in this if you get it right from the floor. How you guys feeling? It says closed on the bigger edition piece, right? That one they closed. That one is over. So the one I'm looking at here is the one you have to have the mint pass. You have to have the Velocity Series pass to mint it. So without that, you can't mint it at all. Okay, now the other one that's closed, how low is that one right now? 0.01. How many editions? Yeah, again, this one is 4,000 or so editions, I think. Yeah, 4,800 owners. At 0.01, yeah. This is I like this. I like the look of this one more than the other. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little more digging. At 0.1, I might grab one of these. I don't think there'll be many of them on secondary. I don't. And this would definitely be a longer hold. This will be for when the art cycle, when the art meta does kick back in, when it does return, and it will. It definitely will. It's not a bad hold. It's definitely not a bad hold. Yeah, and I would only do this in the smaller collection. Again, there's 200. How many minted right now? 200 or so. This is not accurate, by the way. The holders. I think it's combining the two collections. I think. But yeah, I don't know where the mint page. Here it is. At most, that collection will have 376 editions. 0.1. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna keep my eye on that. So, looking at the state of the art market, not good. It's really not good. Kind of a bummer. Entangled, next target next week. I definitely want to mint Entangled. Definitely going to mint Entangled. But before that, yes. Dune 404 tomorrow. I don't want to miss this one. I'm going to roll the dice on that. So maybe that's my answer right now. I'm not going to go mint the art piece on I'm not going to buy it on secondary. I want to keep my funds available for this. I don't think there'll be many of these at public sale. right? They got their whitelist partners. And the whitelist partners, there's a first come, first serve there too, right? So I don't think there'll be many that even hit public. There might be a little gas war. What does that look like on base, though? But yeah, we'll watch. We'll watch this one. But does crypto need to go to all-time high before NFTs pump? Yeah. And reason why, I don't think anybody's touching NFTs till NFTs are luxury items, right? I don't think anybody's touching NFTs until they are rich. Are you guys rich off meme coins yet? Like, have you guys made bags on meme coins yet? I haven't. I think a lot of people are very much like me. Yeah, I think with the small supply that's going to be hitting, yeah, I agree. I might play that one on secondary. I guess that'll be a fun one to watch. I'm going to try for public, but yeah, otherwise, we'll watch for secondary. Maybe probably more watching the fungible token side. Got a little experience in the parallel collection. I think that was base as well, but parallel. It's a 404. It's an art collection. It's cool. I like it. I just like the dynamic. I like buying a full token and all of a sudden, boom, an NFT shows up in your wallet. It's cool. Okay. Nobody's buying NFTs till they have money. Till you are like, holy shit, euphoric. I just made $50,000. I'm going to go drop 5,000 on an NFT. I'm like to celebrate. Like, you made your fucking money, and hopefully you're doing a lot better than 50,000. 50,000 is fucking great, though. Let's even talk, you make $10,000 on shit coins or on Bitcoin going to a new all-time high and ETH pumping and all that stuff. You made $10,000. You might go spend $300 or $400 on an NFT. And a lot of people, I'm telling you this, even if people are saying they're not going to buy, they will. When you're in that state of mind and you're euphoric from your wins, and you have the opportunity because NFTs have fallen so low to buy the thing that, yes, NFTs aren't what you initially thought they would be, but you still got a little attachment to some of these collections. Some of them are kind of not historic, but I'm still going to use that word. Some of these are kind of historic, right? Maybe you always wanted a cool cat. You just, for whatever reason, it was an early 2021 thing. You never got a chance to get it. And you see him now at a quarter ETH. Again, you made $10,000-$15,000. You can get a cool cat for 0.22, 0.25. Maybe at that point, these are down to 0.19, 0.1, right? Point there is, when people make some money in this market, when we hit all-time highs, they're going to get a little spendy on these things. As soon as they get a little spendy on these things, well, the person on the other side of this just made more money. He's probably going to get a little spendy on this shit too. Everybody's going to be feeling good with money rolling in. That's what happens with all-time highs. And the cycle then continues. And it will happen in NFTs. Anybody thinking NFTs are dead and never bouncing back, they're absolutely coming back. It just takes a little run to then have it become a big run. People just will keep chasing and chasing and chasing. And then if and when a new meta starts of new mints, brand new mints, doesn't matter where they happen, on Solana, on Base, on Blast, which is where I think it'll happen, on Bitcoin, look out, man. When we see these trade profits, let me zoom. Let me bring you back. Let's go back a bit. Let's try to go to like bull market last year, which I don't know if we really got one, did we? Let's go back to 2022. When you start seeing trade profits, my friends, in the tens of millions daily, 14 mil, 31 mil, 21 mil, 50. When you start seeing people making money on their trades, you better believe NFTs are going to cook again. And every single one of us will be trading NFTs again. Every single one of us. Every single one of us are just waiting for that opportunity when it comes back. And it's going to come back. It's going to come back. Again, people are going to go shop. It'll be interesting because a lot of those won't look like profits at first, right? A lot of these NFTs are so low, it won't look like profits. But a lot of people who feel these are so illiquid that they're worthless, when they start making some money on these things, again, they're going to spend that money. I think you're probably right here, Veritas. Runes are going to do awesome. Runes are going to cook. Yes, dude. Yes, Lemon. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. We are addicted to the rush. That's it. Dude, we're addicted to the rush. That's all it is. Yes, dude, yeah. We are crackheads. We're addicted to this shit. It's one of those obvious things. Like an addict knows they're always going to go back to that shit. They know it. Even if when they're of sound mind, they know it's stupid. They know it doesn't make sense. They know it's not good. It's not healthy behavior. But they still know I'm going to do it again. It's the exact same fucking thing. We are absolutely going to be doing this again. Dude, the fact that we traded shit coins like they've been traded the past few months. When we've heard, how many times have you guys heard that the shitcoin narrative is dead? We heard that like last cycle, right the 2017, 18 cycle, whatever it was like the shitcoin cycle, right? And they're like, that's over. That's never coming back. It came back. And it's going to come back even bigger. NFTs are never going away. PFPs are never going away. We will see a time where they reach those highs that we saw before. It'll be insane, but it's going like that. Believe it or not, guys, they will hit those prices again one day. And it'll be just as big of a disaster and big of a bubble that bursts. When that happens, it's because other people are making big bucks. It's not 10,000, 20. It's because people are making a fuck ton of money in crypto. That's when Bitcoin hits $500,000, right? People are making a fuck ton of money. The casino will have never gotten more ridiculous, and NFTs will be at new all-time highs. It's probably not the same collections, brand new ones, right? Brand new ones. At that point, too, the tech's going to evolve. The platforms will evolve. NFTs will feel probably a little closer to what we always envision them being, like these IRL cool access passes and rewards things and the interoperable, like kind of whatever games and all kinds of cool shit. Like it'll be closer to that. And we'll be like, okay, I can justify buying this now because they actually do what we thought they would do. Will they really? I don't know. All I know is NFTs will most definitely be back because we're just a bunch of fucking idiots here. Yeah. It's all it is. That's all it is. As soon as we start seeing some profitable mints, right? We start seeing some profits on secondary, right? That'll pick up a little traction. Somebody gets the bright idea. Let me try minting a collection. Well, let's do a free mint. They do a free mint. All of a sudden, it does well on secondary. Happens a few times over. Then all of a sudden, it's, well, I can't do a free mint because now we know people are willing to spend that on secondary. Let me do a cheap mint. 0.005. 0.005 ETH. 0.01 ETH. Mints out, does well on secondary, and then it starts creeping back up. We're back to 0.05 ETH mints. We're back to 0.07 ETH mints. We're back to 0.1 ETH mints. And then before you know it, we're back at the times where it's 1 ETH mints that are flying up to 20 ETH overnight. It's going to happen again. It's stupid. But as long as there's profits, you saw 30 million in profits in a day. As long as there's profits, we're going to do it. And it's going to happen. It's happening in shit coins. It's going to happen in NFTs again. Can't fucking wait. Can't fucking wait, guys. It'll be back. Truly can't wait. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's just my fucking favorite hanging with you guys, chatting NFTs and more chatting crypto stuff. Like, just, it's a blast. It's a total treat to get to do it. Get to hang with you guys. Afternoon show coming up this afternoon. Yeah, probably. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Joe, Henry, myself. Got some guests coming up there too. Not today, but soon. That one's going to get fun. Anything else going on? Man, I think I go off on these tangents and I don't get to things I mean to get to, but like here, let me just throw this up here just so you guys know. Blast Gold is now trading on pump markets. Not bad. $8.75 per gold. Not bad. So keep our eyes on this. We'll watch this. This is very, very new, right? This is just this morning. We'll watch how that develops. Get a good feel for Blast Gold prices. Tomorrow, we'll put some more time into that. I'll try to get a little less distracted, but whatevs. It is what it is. Guys, hope your day's fantastic. I'll see you on the afternoon show. We'll fucking see ya.